We're here in the kitchen today, and we are here for our July video series, and we are making Big Mac sliders because our series for July is Beat the Summer Slide. And I've got my granddaughter here with me. You wave? She's gonna be helping me make this recipe. I haven't had her on one of these videos before. She always helps me cook in the kitchen when she's here. So you want 2 cookie sheets, line them with foil. We've already sprayed them. And I've put the bottom half of 12 slider buns on the first cookie sheet that's been sprayed. So that's ready and waiting. We'll show you what we're gonna do with that. And then we've taken a pound of ground chuck. Say your name.
My name is Josie Paige Cates.
And we both washed our hands. Okay, so the second thing we did was we took a pound of ground chuck and we smashed it flat as we could get it reasonably onto the pan that we sprayed, covered with foil. And you want it to be a little bit bigger than your rectangle of sliders because as it cooks, it is gonna shrink a little bit. So you're gonna kind of press it down like so. And then the next thing, and also I've heated my oven to 350. So our oven's ready, and we are going to sprinkle the top of this with salt and pepper and garlic powder. So Josie is gonna sprinkle the garlic powder real quick on top of the, can you get the one with the little holes? Okay. Can you go over the whole thing? You want me to help? A little garlic powder. You know, it's important to cook with kids because that's how we teach them about good foods, trying new things.
I don't know how to make salad.
Well, we're gonna have to work on that. You've made salad with me before.
I don't know.
So then this is a little hard, this twisting action for her. So I'm gonna do the pepper.
I'm doing it.
Okay, try it. Anyway, this is how they learn. There's so many math skills with cooking, measuring, volume, viscosity, all sorts of great language and skills in working with them. You are doing so good. And this is working on gross motor and fine motor for her to do this. It's a lot of work, isn't it?
Kind of for me.
Working those muscles like that helps with early writing skills. That's excellent. Okay, you want me to finish it off down here on my end? So you're gonna sprinkle some of that on. And then we're gonna put it in the oven for about 10 minutes. And while we're doing that, we're gonna show you what the next step is. Okay, so our meat is in there. I've set a timer for about 10 minutes. You're gonna wanna check to make sure your meat's all the way done, all the way through, but it's so thin, it's gonna cook quickly. Yeah, now we're gonna make our Big Mac sauce. And our Big Mac sauce consists of half a cup of mayonnaise, a tablespoon and a half of ketchup, and a tablespoon of sweet pickle relish. And Josie is going to mix up the Big Mac special sauce. You can talk.
It takes a lot of work to mix it very fast. My Granny does. She makes it very fast. And when you do the egg, she makes it very fast.
You know, you can see the change in that. You can see that it's kind of the color of Big Mac sauce. It's a little pink. Putting the red ketchup in with that white mayonnaise is making it a little bit of a pink sauce, which looks just like Big Mac sauce. Does it smell good? Okay. You're doing an excellent job mixing. Does it look like it's...
I never tasted this sauce.
You're going to be able to taste it.
It's out of spoon. Because I don't eat it.
I'm going to let you spread it in just a minute. Okay, so the other thing you want to do is
I'm trying to cut the pickles up in here.
Okay, that's good. Yeah. The other thing you want to do is you want to have some shredded lettuce, and it's really shredded iceberg, but I have lettuce, butter lettuce from my garden that's fresh, and so we chopped it together beforehand. So here is our lettuce to be able to put on this, and you're going to want American cheese, and I love this Deli Deluxe American cheese, so we're going to use that. And you want 2 tablespoons of melted butter for the top of your buns. Is it ready? It's pretty. Let's show them the color. Nice and pink, nice and well mixed, okay?
By me.
By you. Yeah, that's right. Okay. Okay, so she is, you want to tell them what you're doing?
I'm rubbing it onto the bread.
Onto the bread without letting it spill over the sides. You want to keep it on your rolls. That's okay.
That's yummy.
Ooh, see? Now you said you didn't want to eat any because you didn't think you liked a Big Mac. You get a cheeseburger at McDonald's. But you tasted the sauce that you made and you loved it. And that's why it's so fun cooking with kids, because they realize, oh, hey, I like that, or I want to try it, because they have ownership in the fact that they've made it.
Yum.
So now the next thing we're going to do is wait for our meat to come out of the oven, and we've got about 4 more minutes. Okay, so our meat has come out, and it took a little longer than 10 minutes, and it's so you can see we've got some shrinkage. You want to work and use a spatula. You can drain off some of that liquid. You want to work and use a spatula or 2, I've got 2 here, to be able to set it over on your buns.
That smells good.
Oh, she says it smells good. Okay, so the next thing we're gonna do is we're gonna take cheese and we're gonna put it all over like the edge, like this. So line them up. Wonder how many it's gonna take. How many is that?
Well, 1, 2, 3, 4.
You're about to put 4 on. 4, 5, 6. So we've completely
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
See the math that's involved
7.
in cooking with your kids? 6. 7's over there. Okay, all right. So next we're gonna take our little baby onions that we chopped up. We chopped up finely some onions. We're gonna put these little baby onions all over there, like this.
You gotta eat this, Papa. I'm not gonna eat it because I'm not hungry.
Poppy's our photographer, or our DP, director of photography, cinematographer.
And I'm not gonna eat because I'm full from eating.
Well, I thought you were gonna try it. I can leave this section with no onions if you'd like.
Well, I like I like hot onions.
Oh, you do? Well, then we'll put the onion back over there. The onion smells good too, doesn't it?
Good.
Yeah. Okay, so now we're gonna put our tops on. Here's our tops that we saved. We're gonna put them on, back on. You can kind of press them to get them to stay.
Okay. Blah, blah, blah.
Okay, now the next thing, I'm gonna smash them so they stay. Look how good that looks. The next thing we're gonna do is she is going to take butter that's melted, our 2 tablespoons of butter, and she's gonna take her baster, which is kind of like a paintbrush, and she's going to leave the oven on because I'm gonna use it. She's going to put butter all over it, the top. And I'm gonna get some sesame seeds.
So what are sesame seeds?
Well, a Big Mac has a sesame seed bun. Can you coat them pretty good so they'll be nice and browned? Let me show you.
That's a lot better.
Greg likes butter. Don't I like butter? What do I make my scrambled eggs with?
Butter.
Okay. We're gonna make our sesame seed bun. Okay. Now we're gonna go back in the oven just for these to like warm up and our sesame seeds to toast a little bit and our buns to brown.
And then we
You can
do the
stop it.
salad that I'm gonna make.
Okay. Our sliders have come out of the oven. They look delicious. How pretty for a summer barbecue or picnic. And I've cut each one so that we can pull it out. And Josie and I, oh, that your plate, your special plate. Okay, here we go. It's a Hello Kitty plate, and we are gonna taste this delicious slider. The top turned out beautiful with that butter spread on there. I'm gonna take a taste. You want to taste first? Does it taste like McDonald's Big Mac?
I don't want to say anything. But
She's never had a Big Mac. So Grammy's gonna taste it. That is really good. Tastes just like a Big Mac. We put our lettuce on and we cut them and you're good to go. Enjoy.
enjoy. Bye.